Hello everyone, this is Faith. There is something that I would definitely like to say here. Yes. This is the hypocrisy of the community part 2. So, question. Why is it acceptable for Harbinger of the Harvest to use Gematria when he's using it to shun Shinopor? If Gematria is in general bad, then why is it acceptable for Harbinger of the Harvest to do it? But if Xiao does it, she has committed the worst possible crime. I think I know the answer to this. It was acceptable for Harbinger to use Gematria in order to shun Chanel for doing such a thing, simply because he's one of the leaders of the community, and the leaders wanted to kick Chanel in any way that they could. So, what becomes unacceptable for one person becomes completely acceptable for another, as long as the dedication is to harm someone else, as well as have them kicked from the community. We are not supposed to question the fact that Harbinger used it. We're not even supposed to acknowledge the fact that he did either. We're just supposed to blindly accept that he did whatever he did in order to shun Chanel. Because the goal of this game is to harm Chanel in any way that they can. They don't care how it's done. They're not gonna hold themselves to the standards that they are even setting. So, the fact is that they have very, very low standards. And they have double standards when it comes to Chanel. They really do. The entire goal here is to shun Chanel and hurt her. They don't care how much of a hypocrite that they have to be in order to do so, because they just want Chanel gone from the community forever. If they have to be complete and utter hypocrites just to get that done, then they will act in hypocritical manners and be as hypocritical as they possibly can be. The goal here is not to be truthful or to be honest or to actually show that they have high standards. Their goal here is to kick someone out of the community who does not deserve to be kicked at all. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, it really is. But that is all that the community is interested in. They're not interested in actual facts and truth. They say they are interested in truth. They say that they love truth, but from what I've seen, they don't actually have a love of the truth. They're willing to slander people, they're willing to lie, they are willing to be complete hypocrites in the way that they act. And they have the gall to say that they have this love of the truth. Ah, yes. Hypocritical Pharisees. They're always so much fun, aren't they? It's amusing, isn't it? Except that people are getting hurt, of course. People who don't deserve to get hurt, by the way. Before you try to make this about the whole two witnesses thing, how does them being the two witnesses or not being the two witnesses justify the fact that you want to be a hypocritical Pharisee? How does it justify you need to lie and slander and bear false witness? Oh wait, it really doesn't, does it? God doesn't say, oh, you can be a hypocritical jerk to people just because they think they're the two witnesses on my PC. That is not what Scripture ever taught. Scripture does not teach that you're suddenly allowed to lie about people and treat them in hypocritical manners just because they are deceived. I'm sure that community leaders want everybody to think that it does, but it never did, and I think everybody actually knows better than believe that bullshit. But I think that everybody here does understand that what the leaders are pushing is bull. They just don't want to admit it to themselves or to other people. Probably because they're just scared that the leaders will kick them if they acknowledge actual common sense in this matter. I mean, common sense is heresy, you know. You're not supposed to have any. You're just supposed to do what the leaders tell you to do. And everything will be fine. Even if Jesus doesn't approve, of course he approves because the leader said so, after all. If you refuse to be a hypocritical Pharisee, then you're going straight to hell. And if Jesus says otherwise, he's a deceitful spirit. Isn't that right, guys? Isn't that right? Anyway, just don't make this about the whole two witnesses thing, because it's not about that at all. And it is pretty stupid to try to make it about that, when I don't even believe that it is about that at all whatsoever. Anyway, I hope the lesson is simple. Jesus told us in Matthew 7 we're not supposed to be hypocrites. Yet I see hypocrisy at every single turn in this community, and this community sits there and tries to justify it with the whole two witnesses argument, even though that argument does not justify being a hypocritical jerk. I will see everybody next time. Thank you for watching.